welcome back to American Truck Simulator. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing today? As I'm doing good, as I hope y'all had a wonderful week, and happy Friday! As today is August 1st, 2025. How are we doing? Hope all is well. Hope you're all doing good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are watching from. As well, we got a doozy today. We have a fun one, to say the least. We have a fun night trip here upon us. As we are pulling out of Des Moines, Iowa, we're heading to Lincoln, Nebraska with a mobile screener. Let's talk about it here, as it is a mobile screener. It weighs in at 86,200 pounds. Destination Lincoln, Nebraska, pointer south, where we just came from over here in Des Moines, Iowa. They're expecting us Wednesday 2:29 a.m. to Wednesday 6:39 a.m. Job income is $16,542. Job remains is 7 hours and 59 minutes. Next rest stop is in 13 hours and 29 minutes. 196 miles, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Now, I'm gonna try to make this corner here. Oh, brake. There we go. You will be hearing me do that quite frequently here. Oh, please don't turn red. I feel like you're gonna turn red any minute. I'm committed. There we go. Good girl. Not to the light. Oh man, let's take a look at this thing. Oh my god, I can just tell you right now, like, hey, first of all, was not expecting them doing an oversized load, especially at 11 o'clock at night. Secondly, I think this is one of the new cargoes they just added. I forget which map this one came with, but I know it was one of the states they just recently added. We gotta get over, people. Let's go. Okay, fine. Alright. Yes, majority of this trip is going to be on Interstate 80. It is not that big of a trip. I figured, why not do another night run? Wasn't really expecting to do an oversized load, but hey. So, once we get out here, once I get past this rest area up here, that's when I'm going to hit the pause menu and talk. Who knows, I might pause and take a quick photo real quick. Just to go over a few things. The upcoming video, like the next upcoming videos, like what I'm going to be trying to do and what do I want to bring to the channel. I had a viewer ask me a NASCAR question. We're going to get to that in a minute because pretty interesting topic, to say the least, over social media, and especially if you are in the garage. I'm not going to take a photo of this one because I believe you have to enter the rest area, and I don't feel like entering the rest area, but that is beautiful. I must say, that is pretty cool. Normally I wouldn't stop and do a photo, but if I would have thought there was like, normally when you see a rest area, it's like there's a whole bunch of trees or something blocking it. That one was wide open. How am I gonna stop and take a photo real quick? Like right here, like I don't know what's out there. I think it's I don't know. Probably see it better. You know what? Let's wait till daylight. We'll wait till daylight to come back and get this one. Yeah, it's like right down there somewhere. Alright, I was gonna pass this intersection and with the pause menu and talk. So, and I'm also working on a few audio things. I know some of you have took notice there's a certain sound. Yes, I'm working on that. I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is. I think I figured out what it is. So, okay, he's not stopping. Oh, AI. I love the AI. I do. Act like real life. Alright, let's hit the pause menu now. And there it is, our beautiful Peterbilt 379. That is from John Rita. Link will be down in the description below for both his main website and for his truck. I get asked that a lot, actually, about that. Yeah, so both links. One's going to be to his main website. You can check out all of his mods he has on there. Couple European trucks, a lot of American trucks, a hot shot truck, 2 trailer packs, both for Europe and America. And then the link obviously is to this mod, which is Peterbilt 389 glider mod. Pretty much, if you guys don't know, in the top right hand corner there'll be a link for this whole mod preview that I did to showcase what you guys get in this mod. I did not tell you guys the price. I'm not forcing you to buy it. I am just saying, here, go check it out. This is what you get with this truck mod if you purchase this truck mod. So, Des Moines, Iowa to Lincoln, Nebraska. We're going from one capital to the next. Pointer south to pointer south. Here's pretty much everything. $79.93 a mile. 199 miles is the total trip distance. 3 hours and 43 minutes is the total trip time. Like I said, this is just Interstate 80 the whole way. And I can already tell you, the reason I'm laughing is we're just going to have too much fun with this. So, but anyway, so now that we're actually on the map, this is what I'm going to be talking about here right now, probably for the next minute or minute and a half. So, I am trying to stay in this little area here. I'm trying to do a little bit more in Missouri. I'm trying to stay a little bit in Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa. The plan is do a little bit of venturing out here because these are somewhat the newer ones. Do a little bit of venturing, check out some of the stuff, do some different places, deliver. After that, we go back to going wherever. Like, we can go back down here to the bottom of Texas, or we can go over here and explore Nevada finally, and California, or go back into Washington, Oregon. You know, I'm not afraid to do a nice long trip, you know, like part 1, part 2, part 3. I'm not afraid to do that. I will gladly do that. But I kind of want to do some exploring. I kind of want to do some different cities, explore some different cities, and check them out. So, with that being said, the next handful of videos, maybe the next 2 or 3, I might even do a silent trip for one of them. Is going to probably be in this little area right here, because we have so much to explore. Like, we haven't even hit. Well, I think one of them we did. No, actually, no, we didn't. No, actually, no, we didn't. That's actually quite hilarious. Yeah, we haven't not hit 50% any of the states. So my goal is to, hell, even go back down here to where we first started in SCS. You know, go down to Colorado. You know, explore more Colorado. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to explore this little area, make this a little bit more yellow, and then maybe go over here or come over here or down here. So, and I did get asked this question. Apparently I didn't show this. Here you guys go. This is the trucks that my drivers are going to get. It is built for heavy haul. It is built for pretty much anything. But there you go. That's what it would look like with that. So driver manager, they're doing pretty good. I did get asked about trailers. Yeah, I am going to be planning on buying a trailer or two, see how they do, and that'll be that. But let's quit the chit chat and let's get back behind the wheel, shall we? So let's just jump topic. I'll come back to that in a moment. Let's jump topic quick because I feel like I'm gonna miss this, and I feel bad because a viewer did bring this to a viewer asked me this question. It was it was just private. I'm not gonna bring up that viewer's name. Question is, how do I feel about Austin Hill's suspension after Indy? He is suspended for one race, which is this week in Iowa. He is not allowed to race in the 21 car for Richard Childress Racing in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Here's the thing with me, that is something big because the 21 car of RCR, and I believe the 2 car as well, Jesse Love, they are in a tight battle for the regular season championship in Xfinity. And that actually does come with that does actually come with a good prize. Good chunk of money for RCR now. They are in contention with a couple other good teams. I know Junior Motorsports. I know Haas with Sheldon Creed and Sam Mayer. They're up there, I believe. Colleague, they're not really up there, but they're in they're there. Nick Sanchez, the 48 car, that team's up there. You know, that's actually a surprise team, a lot of people are saying. But with that being said, Iowa is one of Austin Hill's favorite tracks. So right there is the biggest target at Iowa. He's out. Now, Richard Childress can appeal it, which I believe he's going to. But I think it's too little too late because I think at this point, the appeal would have been out Tuesday, the day he got suspended. I think he got suspended on Tuesday. I don't have to look back at my phone. Obviously, I'm not going to because I'm driving, but yeah. So, me personally, this is pretty big. It's pretty big for Austin Hill. It's pretty big for the Xfinity Series. It's pretty big for NASCAR in general because you know what? We really haven't seen, well, I mean, we haven't, but they're putting their foot down. They are really putting their foot down with certain stuff, and that showed it. Now, I gotta ask my opinion on that whole situation. Here's what happened. Here's the whole backstory of that. No one knows what happened on the backstretch before they got to turn 3. No one knows what happened. And I think what happened was, if I had to guess, because there was for some weird reason, CW doesn't have a shot of it, of the backstretch, for that moment. At least I don't think, unless they actually just released something. But I think what happened was, the 21 car, either he was blocking Eric Almirola, like he normally does, or he did something cheap. Or he cut the 19 car off, which in some cases, Austin Hill does do that from time to time. Now, he doesn't do it all the time, you know. Now, don't get me wrong for saying this, I am not bashing Austin Hill. I'm actually, you know, Austin Hill is a very good race car driver. He's a very good driver in the Xfinity Series. I feel like he would be good in the Cup Series. I don't know which team would be perfect for him, but, you know, so, and that's what I'm going to try to get at here is, you know, I'm not bashing Austin Hill. You know, do I think he's a dirty driver? No. Do I think gets mad a little bit? Oh yeah, he definitely gets mad. He gets upset. You can tell. You can tell in the radio too. When they play his radio, sometimes you can tell he's upset. He does get upset, so, which is understandable. Now what he did, I don't know, because I didn't watch the whole race. But what happened was turn 3, I think it was at the end of turn 3, when he came out of turn 3, Eric Almirola was actually on the back bumper of the 21, and I want to say he gently moved them, but he moved them in a way where the 21 car got out of control, and then next thing you know, Austin Hill got it back under control, and then next thing you know, you can actually see him when the camera looks down the car, his hands turn straight left. And then what he do? He hit the right rear corner of the 19 car, which then Eric Almirola hit the wall straight on, which is a no-go in this day and age of NASCAR. It's a major no-no. Oops. I say oops because I hit the wrong button. Yeah, we're done. Come on, America. Dude. Holy shit. I don't understand why the AI does that. I don't understand when it comes to making a right-hand corner like that. They have to stop. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I think one race suspension is enough. I mean, looking back on it multiple times, you know, I was saying 2. I think 1's fair enough. This could be just a little bit of a warning. Like, hey, don't do it again, or we're really, and I mean really gonna screw you over. Like, you know. So, I'm glad Eric Almirola is okay. That is actually the main thing. The main thing here is Eric Almirola is okay. I know his crew was very pissed off, which is understandable. So. Oh, hello. Wants to bypass the town because we're an oversized. I mean, that's what my guess is. So, I don't think anybody's no. But that is just my opinion. I think 1 race suspension is fine. I don't know how much Austin Hill got fined, but if I had to guess, it was probably $50,000. So. Oh my. Now the one thing I was going to try to talk about was the MLB trade deadline was actually yesterday, the 31st of July. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, never mind. We have more room than I thought. No, we don't. Okay. And before I even get asked this question, no, I'm not backing this thing up. But we are going to jackknife. If it's bad, I'm going to skip it. I'll give it one try. But like I said, guys, if you do have any questions for me, like sports related or NASCAR racing related, please feel free to ask. I'm glad to throw my opinion out here on certain things. I mean, it's gonna get... Nope. And we have made it. Whew. Oh my god, are you serious? I hit enter. Must not like me turn the engine off. There we go. Excellent job. 200 miles, 3 hours and 59 minutes, 36.0 gallons of fuel consumed. We have moved up, which is good. Let's hit continue. Hey, look at the freight market. Now, I will say, if we do get now we do have time to drive to another, we do have time to drive another load. Now, I'll even take a load of Wyoming or Colorado too. So, I mean, rail cars. That's hopping back on Interstate 80. Even Oklahoma. There goes Cedar Rapids, Springfield. So, how about Omaha? They're looking pretty good. All right. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm yawning. But anyways, guys, I should have hit forward. It's all right. I will find a load for us. That'll be next week. That'll either be Monday or Tuesday. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. All right, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all enjoyed the trip. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the love on here on YouTube and everywhere, actually. Thank you for all the love. And yeah, so without being said, have a wonderful weekend. Have a good start to your week next week. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.